Okay, listen. Hey, Fast Jenner. You must know that what I was saying earlier about the boiler system schematic is only 25% correct. And I'll tell you why. Why did I leave out 75% of the information regarding the concentration of water inside the tube of 26.8? Well, it's simple. If you understand pH levels and what pH 4 does to pH 5, you would know that the miseliminator of 272 is arranged in the lower portion of the tower of 26.6. Now, I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to highlight what I'm about to showcase you, show you, summarize you. Sulfur dioxide content. Okay. Is generated in what? Boiler 2. Now, just in case you don't see this, Boiler 2. And if you don't already know about the scandal that happened during the Boiler 2 explosion back in 1978, what happened was that someone unlicensed and uncertified from the Russian embassy of France broke into boiler number 2 and inserted, you guessed it, potassium chloride and sodium carborate. And with that, it only took less than 10 grams of liters of solid to cool down the liquid enough to cause the explosion. I know a lot of you think that boiler number 2 simply failed due to a mathematical equation regarding the intercept of y. Well, I'm here to dispute that claim. I'm here to tell you what really happened. It was the cooling of the water, which led to the solubility of the chemicals inside the tube to become 20 Celsius. And if we go back to the diagram here, 20 Celsius, right? 20 Celsius, there it is. Right here. This is not a diagram. This is not just trying to insert a number to identify the part. This actually means 20 Celsius. And why this is important is simple. 20 goes up, goes over here to boiler number 2, and once it goes to boiler number 2, it goes over here to this triangle thing. This is a giant monster right here. This is actually a CQL server, and this means it only goes one way. So what happened is when the circuit goes over here to the heating box, it doesn't touch the water. No. The water does not get heated from here. It just stays at room temperature chemical levels. Now, this would make a lot of sense when you realize at this point where everything's being heated at level 28, at 48, it goes into a secondary tube, which only goes back into itself. See, this is just from 50 to 52. The heat just goes back into itself, it equals back in itself, and it goes into the square. And let's go back here. If we go to 80, not 80, 62. 62 is, it's close enough to 66. So at the tower of 66, it moves vertically upwards through the tower of 66, brought into contact with the counter flow matter. So this flow matter could be anything, but it's not anything. It's in fact lava.